Okay. Hey y'all, hey y'all. I see 4 of y'all in here. I know y'all probably like, what the heck? This is not Friday night. What is really going on up in here? Yes, I know it's not Friday night, but I just had to talk about this crazy promo that just came out. Cause yeah, Liam is being real messy. Let me know who's here in from the comment section. Say hello in the comment section. Cause yeah, I kind of wanted to talk about this one. Hey Bree, did you not see that promo? I see y'all probably like, what is this? What is happening? This is not Friday night. I know it's not Friday night. It's Saturday afternoon. But everybody is ablaze about the promo. And I had to take a clip of that picture and post it. Hey, Black Seductress. Hey, Brooklyn. Oh my God, you guys. I wanted to come in and chat with you all because this here is crazy. Liam decides that he wants to play I Spy Private Eye. He want to be messy. Yeah, Liam ready to say today. I know, Bree. Oh my gosh. I could not. When I saw that promo, I was making my spoilers for Bold earlier this morning. I'm like, really, Liam? And Keisha hit me up in my DM on Instagram, and J Money hit me up on with the same thing in my DM on Instagram, and I was like, I know, I already know, I already know. Hey y'all, hey y'all. I love your recaps. Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you. I'm glad you like the recaps and the spoilers. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Black says he wasn't thinking about Steffi when she was pregnant with Kelly. Right? Tell me about it. Now all of a sudden you want to be so concerned. He want to be so concerned. I'm like, what the heck? So, for those that haven't seen the promo is him being a little private eye spy. So remember on Friday, we saw a bonding moment between Finn and Sheila, right? And so Liam strolled his narrow behind outside in the hallway because he's been giving them the side eye during the entire court case when they was in with the judge. Well, fast forwarded to Monday's episode, he decided he wants to pull out his phone. Yeah. Pull out his phone to get some evidence of him trying to, I don't know, he could at least went up to him and say, hey, Finn, what's up with this? Now, you want to decide to go take a picture, take video, whatever you're doing with your phone, and decide to have some evidence because you know that's secret right there with Finn is going to be way bigger than the secret that he and Steffi has about that kiss. Man. Hey Sarah, hey Harvey, hey Belinda. Liam had the nerve to film a hug. Exactly, Bree. He'll do anything to get what he wants, and he clearly wants Steffi now. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Peg. I'm glad you enjoy listening. Yeah, Bree. Seriously. I'm sitting up there looking at this fool like, no, you didn't. You know what? I actually, and I'm thinking about doing it in a separate video because there's a rumor out there that Sheila is going to find some form of evidence of the kiss in the house between Liam and Steffi. Man, could you imagine if that actually happens? Oh my God. Because, obviously with this whole, what they call that when, when they were trying to get a new nanny. They're trying to get a new nanny, right? So, I mean, they've been talking about this nanny business since last week, right? So I'm wondering if Sheila is going to realize now that she's free, if she can figure out a way to, put on a disguise or something. Because I know Steffi is not going to hire Sheila straight away up in that house. We already know that's. But if that whole rumor is the case, right? If that whole rumor is the case that, she becomes a nanny, and the rumor about, Sheila getting some evidence of the kiss between Liam and Steffi, yeah, who gonna get to who first? Now, I did a spoiler video earlier where it's showing that Liam took this information over to Steffi, and then, of course, Steffi confronts Finn, telling him what he should not do, which is to ever speak to his mama again. I don't know. It's crazy. I bet Deacon feels like the happiest man in the world. Hey, listen. I think it's Tuesday or Wednesday episode of this week where they supposed to meet up. A little private rendezvous. So we'll probably get to see a little Sheila Deacon action on, I think it's Tuesday. Tuesday the 25th episode. I think that is. Black says, Liam, he can't be himself. He is trying to break up Finn and Steffi. Of course he is. Of course he's trying to break up them two. I mean, can you imagine to suppress the secret that they have, that they kiss in Rome and they kiss here in LA? This would be something to cover that up because, of course, Liam will put him on blast, which is supposed to happen. Bree says, I think Sheila might have something to do with what happened on that beach. It's just convenient that she happens to get released. I know, right? Something major is going to happen. That's Friday the 28th. Friday the 28th episode, something crazy is about to go down from what I understand. And it has something, of course, the baby girl is going to be on the beach. Kelly. Finn is going to be on the beach. I think Steffi is going to be down there because the spoiler is disaster happens with Steffi and Finn's beach day or something like that. So, yeah. David said Liam being secret agent Maxwell smart for a minute. He's Maxwell idiot right now. It's like, dude, first of all, why would you there in the first place? I mean, I guess he can say he was there for Bill at the court case, but, Bill can take care of himself. What Liam gonna do, right? And then if you try to say, I'm here to support Steffi had a husband there. You know what I'm saying? Which is why Finn told him to get lost. Bree said if Sheila finds out about that kiss with Steffi and Liam, she could blackmail Steffi for time with Hayes, or she could... Yeah, I actually saw that spoiler probably about an hour. Well, I won't call it a spoiler. I need to make sure it's verified. I don't like just throwing stuff out there. I like to at least get some good evidence so you guys won't be saying, hey, you be giving us bogus spoilers. So I'm going to have to dissect that one. But I did hear something from a different platform that says something about Sheila getting some evidence of that kiss. So that would be crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, Bree, tell them, hit that like button. And if you're new here, 43 of you guys here. Yes, it's not a typical day. I knew I was going to shock you guys. When y'all see the notification come up that I was live. I'm like, I had to talk about this. And then I had to make sure I got a picture of what's to come with what Liam is trying to do with that darn phone. Alex said, imagine Sheila and Finn have a mother and son bonding trip. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, she's going to try to warn him. The question is, what is Sheila going to... I mean, what is Finn going to do? Is he going to listen to, Steph? When, when she's telling him to stay away from Sheila. Belinda says, I really hope Finn knocks the heck out of Liam. Crybaby Liam is by himself, and of course, he thinks he can get Steffi back like he's done in the past whenever he's no longer with Hope. Yeah, and the only way, obviously, he thought that Steffi was just going to drop kick Finn and just maybe do an affair thing because it happened before. that's how we got the whole baby daddy storyline. So I guess Liam figured, like, you know what, let me just go over here and kiss Steffi because she normally will give in like she did 2.5 years ago. And of course we found out baby Hayes is Finn's baby. But, you know, it makes me wonder, did he actually think that that was going to happen? And when it didn't, because we noticed Steffi set firm boundaries with Liam. Don't you ever do that again. This can never happen. We can't talk about this, but don't do that no more. Go fix your marriage. So of course he's probably like, okay, how can I shake this up? I need to get in between her marriage. Now, of course, I'm wondering if he could have did anything else, but the way that the storyline is written, this gives him prime opportunity to go over and say, hey, I got some evidence that could blow this marriage apart. Because he probably know that Steffi was going to be pissed. Sheila is a deal breaker for the entire Forrester family. She's also a deal breaker for the Spencer family and the Logan family. So him bonding with his mom was going to be a whole problem. I wish that Finn, he would do a DNA test on Sheila. Yeah, that, you know what? They never did that, did they? They just took Jack and Sheila's word for it. That you know, that she was his son. Liam is so messy. Yes, Nicole. So messy. It's like, dude, the girls ain't even as messy on the show as he's been. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, they've done some things to try to undermine the other person's marriage, but Liam, really, it's not a good look. Bree says, I see why they did the storyline. I know eventually Jacqueline will need time to heal from the pregnancy, but it won't be long when she's ready for lingerie and do some scenes with Liam. Yeah. Yep, you are right about that. You are right about that. Bree. Yeah, is J Money on here as well? I want to make sure you guys watch the chat. Watch the chat. David says when Finn's done with Liam, the only weights he'll be lifting is pain medication after Finn put him in the hospital in full body cast. That is funny. That is funny. So, I'm not going to get into all of the other spoilers that's going on this week. I kind of just want to focus on this thing with kind of like Liam and Steffi and a little bit of Finn, because I know the next 2 weeks is primarily the aftermath of Sheila's release, right? So I know with Liam trying to use this as a way, I mean, I just think that was just not mature that Liam did that, right? Because all he had to do was just go and pull Finn to the side and say, hey, dude, what's going on? Why you know, I know that's your mom and all, but you hugging Sheila? What's up with that? You couldn't even go to him man to man. Now, Finn probably, because Finn is feeling some kind of way about Liam, Finn would probably be like, man, look, it's none of your business. Go mind your business. You shouldn't have been here in the first place. So maybe Liam knew that he would get some sort of pushback from Finn if he, asked him, but he could at least tried. You know what I'm saying? He could at least try. But he was like, I got to get some evidence. Brooklyn, yeah, Finn is a doctor, black. Brooklyn says, where's Sheila going to be staying? Deacon for sure. He gets some 9-toes business. Listen, Brooklyn, we supposed to see that like on Tuesday. I know Deacon is going to be over the moon excited to know that Sheila Carter is free and ready to get her freak on with him. And they had some pretty hot scenes, especially when Sheila showed up to his place in that freaking dress and that freaking bra. How she had the little push-up bra, remember? I'm like, dang, they should have talked to when they did the scene with Hope, and the scene itself was hot, but I'm like, they should have asked where you get the lingerie so we can put that on Hope too, because Sheila had a whole push-up bra and everything, trying to look all sexy for Deacon. Dorothy says, I understand Liam being concerned about the safety of his daughter, but let's be honest, Liam is grasping for straws. Is obviously Liam trying to get dirt on Finn. Absolutely, Dorothy. Absolutely. This man is trying to get some sort of leverage to break that up. That, here's the thing. Thomas has not really had a steady girlfriend. And we really don't know what they're going to do with Hope and Thomas at this point. Because it looked like for the next 2 weeks, this week and the week of the 31st, we really are not getting too much. We might get more. I know some spoilers have come out for the week of the 31st. But it really didn't point toward Hope and Thomas. But if they can make Thomas wait 12 years to get a solid relationship, right? Wyatt, who knows what his fiance is. Liam needs some time to himself. Let Liam be by himself. But he cannot. He has to be with one of these two ladies. And if it's not Hope, because Hope was like, I'm done. I got the taste of the Thomas Kool-Aid. I'm out. Because the next morning she had papers written up after being in the bed with him for 4.5 days. And so then Liam is like, dang, well, where do I go? Dude, go find your own apartment. Right now you living with your daddy. Aren't you making a living over at Spencer's? Go get your own place. I mean, you were staying at Hope's house. Well, Brooke's house. And Hope was living with you at her mom's property. Go figure out your life instead of trying to slide into Steffi's. Let's see. What if Sheila get pregnant from Bill? Harvey, I think that ship is sailed. Sheila Carter had, well, at least I know the actress that plays Kimberly Brown is close to 60. So I don't think with Sheila Carter herself being between Young and the Restless for the last 30 years, have to put her in the 50s at least. So I'm not saying it's, sometimes anecdotally pregnancies can happen for women later in life, but I don't think that's the case with Sheila. Alex said, imagine Thomas accidentally gets Hope pregnant. Oh my gosh, that will, yeah, Brooke is going to have a conniption. She's going to have a straight up conniption. Yeah, Bree, Sheila's in her 60s. Plus, she doesn't need any more kids. Yeah, she got 5 kids. She got Finn. She also have Daisy. She has Ryder. She has Mary. And then there's one other one. All those kids gotta be. We know Daisy and Ryder are adults. She's actually a grandmother with it being, Hayes. And Lucy over on The Young and the Restless is her granddaughter. Because that's Daisy and Daniel's daughter. Man, can you imagine Lucy? She got Phyllis as a grandmother and Sheila Carter as the other grandmother. Oh my God, the genetics. Black says Brooke, she will blow a gasket. Yeah. I want Finn to get to know Sheila. Okay, so I would be interested in that as well, only if they keep Sheila under wraps. Because if she go ballistic and act crazy and do crazy stuff, that's going to taint the Finn character if he supports his mom. So if she kind of like, don't do no hanky-panky, well, not hanky-panky, but don't do any destructive things with the Forresters and the Logans and everybody else, and kind of maybe focus on a relationship with Deacon and kind of keep it low key. It's possible, but as long as she's destructive, villainous, psychopathic Sheila, that's going to taint the character for Finn, this upstanding doctor, and your mom is a psychopath who you want to hang out with, right? David said Liam is afraid of Finn. You saw how terrified he was of him on Friday. Of course, Finn probably would have beat him to a pulp. He knew he was out of place. He wanted to make that excuse, about the whole situation of being there because of Kelly. He could have did exactly what Brooke did. Brooke has a history with Sheila. Brooke didn't even show up. Brooke was at the restaurant. So why would you need to, be there? That's crazy. Liam needs Jesus in life. Yeah, Nicole, he need to get a life. He need to go somewhere and sit down. You know how we say on the Friday show, he need to go take several seats? He need to take several seats in the corner. and go buy yourself an apartment, do some house hunting like Thomas did. Thomas took the time to get him some therapy and buy him a house. He need to do that. Go talk to somebody. You just came out of a divorce. Black says Brooke and Liam, they acting like they can't be alone syndrome. I know, right? Seriously. I totally agree with that. Bree says, I don't know why Liam feels he has to go this route to get Steph. He has no problem pulling out crocodile tears to cry on her shoulders. She would have gave in like Steffi always. Hello? Exactly. Alex says, imagine Steffi walking in on Hope and Thomas getting busy. She done did it many times. Her and Finn get busy in the CEO office all the time. She better not say nothing about Hope and Thomas. Tell them, first of all, this is Bold and Beautiful. They need to lock the door. They never lock the door on this show. It just amazes me. I'm trying to think, have I seen a lot of open doors on The Young and the Restless? I don't think so. I don't think I've ever seen. We've had several sex scenes on The Young and the Restless, and I gotta say, even with that last scene we saw with Chance and Sharon, she went to make sure she cut the lights off, the doors was locked, nobody can get in because they was in the back room. They need to learn something from The Young and the Restless. Bree said, I kind of want to see Finn to get to know his mom. I'm curious to know if the writers are giving Sheila some form of redemption like Thomas. If Sheila and Thomas are villains, who is now? Yeah, that's a good question. That's an excellent question, because if they do try to redeem Sheila, who is going to bring the contrast? I wish they would bring Quinn back. I honestly would like to see Quinn and Bill. You know, Quinn keep up a lot of mess. She's spicy. Even if Rena Sofa don't want to come back, they should use Gina Tognoni to replace the Quinn character, because she played a really good Phyllis on The Young and the Restless. So, Deshaun said Liam and Steffi always uses their daughter to hang around each other. Of course. Where's Beth? I mean, last time we seen Beth was what, Christmas? Did we see Beth in 2023 at all? And it's like, you so worried about what's going on over there. What about your other daughter? And I think, yeah, they talking about she went off to camp. I know some of the other content creators call her Invisibeth. Invisibeth? Yeah, that's about right. That is about right. We still don't know how Thomas got Katie's house. That's true. They never gave any insight on how he got that house. All we know is that he's living there. We didn't see him tell his mom, Taylor, or anybody, his mom, Taylor, or Ridge, or anybody, or even Steph, hey, I found a place to stay. Katie is moving in with Carter or something, We never got that at all. Let's see. Bree said all of the locked doors on the Y&R when Devon and Abby got caught. Yeah, Amanda had to use her key. They locked the doors on The Young and the Restless. On The Bold and Beautiful, they don't lock doors. They don't lock the office door. They don't lock Steffi's house. That's how Sheila was able to walk in. They don't lock Bill's house. That's how Brooke was able to walk in on Sheila and Bill. It's like, y'all just come in all willy-nilly. And of course, we saw what happened with Thomas. David said this started from TV sitcoms like Jefferson, Good Time, Three Time. When somebody ring the doorbells or knocking, they just walk up and walk on in. It's never locked. Listen, they're going to walk up on something. I guess it didn't faze Brooke, because she walked up in there, started yelling, turned her back to them in Thomas's bedroom when she should have just walked out that room and went downstairs and waited for them to get dressed. How do you, as your grown daughter and the guy she's with, walk up into his bedroom? Really? Now, I would have wanted Liam to be the one. Just say if that would have, I think that would have been a missed opportunity. If they had Liam saying, you know what, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to confront him for what I saw in Rome. and he gets over there to try to talk to Thomas about that kiss he saw, and saw Hope's badge and her ring on that table, and Liam went up them stairs and opened that door, they would have had to call an ambulance for Liam. And I don't mean he got in a fight. I mean he would have passed out. Because can you imagine? Can you guys imagine Liam walking in on Thomas and Hope? I would have rather that for being Liam walking in instead of Brooke. That would have been crazy. No, it's not a new thing, Jay. I just had to talk about messy Liam. That's what we're talking about. We're not doing any weekly recaps or anything. We just having a chat. Just having a chat because, I mean, this whole thing with him being messy, you know, we talked about it on Twitter. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to talk about it over here on YouTube. Katie lives next door to Eric. She got her own house. But Black, this is the same set that they use for Katie's house. So unless there's a cookie cutter, you know how, if you watch HGTV and you heard of cookie cutter homes where they all look exactly alike and there's all a setup inside alike, unless there's multiple homes near Eric, this one looks just like Katie's. Deshaun said, I don't know why they gave Hope a baby when they never showed Beth, only Douglas and Kelly. Yeah, I think the last time we seen Beth was at Christmas. Yep. Alex says, what if Finn wants a better relationship with his mom and Steffi has a problem but Finn doesn't care? That would be something. Here's the thing. I didn't like that scenario from the beginning. Finn is a grown man. And Steffi was dictating to him, you better not see her. You better not have a relationship with her. You better not. And of course, as a child who probably, and I can't speak for anybody, all of the people in this situation, right? But, however, I won't say but because but negates. However, if he, kind of say, hey, I need to figure this out. This is part of my DNA. I want to hear her stories. I want to know why she is the way that she is. I need to know what's up with this lady. And I think they should set some ground rules. Okay, so check this out. Remember was it Christmas or was it not this Christmas, but the Christmas of 2021? Taylor had the bright idea when Sheila came into the picture to keep her close so they can keep an eye on her. And Sheila was okay with that. Sheila was okay with that. The person that pushed back was Steffi. And it made it worse. And they tried to push her, that's how that whole falling off the building situation and all of that, it led to all of that. Her bright idea was like, look, let them figure out the relationship, meaning Finn and Sheila. Let's keep them close. Let's monitor it and kind of get an idea of, And Finn and Steffi was not having it. She was like, nope, that's a hard pass. That's a hard pass. So, and now fast forward, now all of a sudden they got this physical touch. And now he feels like this is something I've been missing most of my life. Now all of a sudden he's having all of the feels in regards to his biological mama. And it's like, dang, I know Lee is supposed to be on Thursday. So it's a possibility, we'll get to see what Lee is going to say about all of this, Let's see. Brooke is always chased after younger Forrester men. Yeah, Bree. Absolutely. That's why both of her daughters, including Hope, because remember Oliver, granted that was supposedly a mistake, but I would think you would know the difference between Ridge and Oliver. Come on now. That was definitely a missed opportunity. Absolutely, Nicole. Brooklyn said maybe Finn takes his mother's place and become the next villain. I hope not. There's a lot of unhappy Steffi and Finn fans right now. Not only because of what Liam is doing, but because of Steffi. They're giving Steffi the side eye this week as well. They should have had Liam walk in. Yes, Yes. I would have loved to see that. That would have been crazy. Jay says, Honey Smile, I think that's exactly what's going to happen. She was not going to mess up the second chance. She just told Deacon she wishes she had one. She will have a redemption, but Steffi won't believe it. See, and here's the thing. As much as Steffi is always talking about how afraid she is of Sheila and we got to protect the family, she don't mind jumping in her face. And I know me and, well, I should say Keisha and I have had a difference of opinion with what happened in the alley last April of 2022. But Steffi shouldn't have been there. She should not have been in that alley. Nobody knew she was there. She was hiding behind barrels or whatever. Thomas had a whole conversation, was able to walk away from Sheila unscathed. Now, granted, they was keeping a secret. But Thomas was able to walk away unscathed. Steffi could have just slid back up out of there and run behind her brother and like, what the heck are you talking to Sheila about? What is this about? What are you doing? And all that came from what? Something that happened with Brooke, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, the alcohol, when she changed the labels or something. I think that's what that was. Anyway, she didn't have to jump in that girl's face. You don't jump in the face of a psychopath. Sheila didn't have to shoot them either, but at the same time, that could have been avoided. Steffi is always complaining about how dangerous she is, but she had no problem wanting to confront this lady. Let's see. Redemption for Sheila would be for her to convince Finn to not retaliate when he found out about Liam and Steffi. That's true. That would be good, V. Black says Lee, she won't like it at all when Finn. Of course not. Oh no. I mean, there's a lot of bad blood there that just came out. The part of Jack cheating on her with Sheila Carter and then bringing in a baby and didn't tell her that it was Sheila Carter's baby. Now, of course, the baby was adopted, but there's history around that baby. So there's a lot of ill feelings there. Jay says Steffi will fin and go back to Liam in 2 years when Sheila hasn't done anything and she sees Finn was right. She'll regret what she did, cause Liam will leave her for hope again. Yeah, it'll be another rinse, wash, and repeat all over again. Deshaun says that's why Finn now wants to go get to know Sheila. Steffi always running things. She always set a hard line in the sand telling Finn what to do. And that's why sometimes Keisha and I, when we talk, we would call Finn a simp. Because it's like, dude, I'm not telling you to, do something out of character as a husband. But my thing is, at least say, listen, I would like to get to know my mom. We need to discuss this to say, hey, we're going to set some boundaries. She can't come to the house. She might not even be able to see Finn. Just let me have conversation with her away from the Cliff House and go from there. Steffi wasn't giving him any wiggle room towards Sheila. And of course, in his mind, he still want to get to know his mama. Let's see. Hold on. I want to make sure I get everybody comment. Bree says she agreed with Jay, but if the writers do that, who's the villain unless they're going to write Liam into an evil character? Listen, everybody's calling Liam trash. Not Scott Clifton. Scott Clifton is a great actor. We're going to leave that and make sure. But everybody's calling Liam trash right now. I mean, for kissing that man's wife, having no respect for Finn. You coming up in the house. You just got over this 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago with this baby situation. Excuse me. And then you told Steffi not to talk to him. I need him to, stay clear. She goes and sit down with him at Il Giardino this past week. He shows up at the court hearing. And then now, you're trying to film people. Man, if you don't go somewhere and sit your butt down. Let me see. V. Carter. Oh, wait a minute. I want to make sure I ain't skipping no comments. Also, does Finn know of his half-siblings through Sheila? He has additional family. Exactly. Exactly. She could easily say, hey, you have a brother by the name of Ryder. You got a sister by the name of Daisy. You even got a niece by the name of Lucy. I don't know where Mary is and, some of the other two kids, but at least we know with Daisy, she got a whole granddaughter that's on Y&R. You know? Let's see. Hope would have told Liam to shut up and either you can leave and sit down and watch and join. Oh, you talking about you talking about over at the house. Yeah, if Liam had walked in, oh my God, that would have been crazy. Let's see. Yeah, Steffi is on Hope about pushing Thomas back to crazy. Yeah. I would love to see Thomas and Hope and Douglas be an actual family. That's Alex. Have a life together. Me too. I would actually like to see where their storyline could go. I know Douglas would be excited. Black says, I don't like it at all. Sheila and Finn have a relationship when she shot him. The only reason that she shot him because he come running up in there blindly because Steffi is arguing with her when she shouldn't have been there in the first place and ended up with a bullet in his belly. None of this, all of that could have been avoided if she had just slid her butt right back out of there as quick as she slid in there. I mean, it was accidental. Now, what was purposeful was her shooting Steffi. She did that on purpose. Now, Sheila got to take the L on both of those, but the biggest L goes on her turning around shooting Steffi. Sabrina says she herself pushed back Sheila to crazy. Yep. Jay said, honey smile. Oh, y'all having a whole conversation going back and forth. Yeah, Katie probably did put that house on the market. Yeah, Bree, tell him, hit that like button. Sabrina said, well, Steffi have Liam now to rescue her. Yeah, they're trying to make him the hero. And especially for whatever this is that's happening on Friday's episode. Because they says he's going to, how did they put that spoiler for Liam? He's going to risk everything. What is he risking on Friday? That's the same day as the incident on the beach. So, I don't know but if they're making him look like the hero, yeah. Here's the other thing as a teaser for the week of the 31st. So, look like, from what I understand and talking to another content creator, is that Steph is supposed to, which the 31st is the following Monday, because tomorrow's 24th. Steph is going to be moving out of the Cliff house to go stay over at Eric's. So that spoiler is Steffi's going to make drastic moves to protect her family. Look like, from what I hear, allegedly, Steph is supposed to move into Eric's. Now, if she figured that's going to protect her from Sheila, she's stupid. Sheila has gotten into Eric's house, I don't know how many 11 times, right? So that's dumb. But, I mean, I think she'd probably be, I don't even know if she'd be safer at Bill. She might be, but then Liam is over there, which would make it even more. But you know what? That's a missed opportunity. So if they are trying to put Liam back in the vicinity with Steffi, if she stayed over at Bill's instead of over at Eric's, I mean, they would be way too close for home. He would be with his daughter. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't get that. TSS saying Steffi acts like she's so afraid of the monster, but then, yeah, exactly. I don't know. She always afraid of her, but she always in her face. Steffi had that Brooke complex when she chased Sheila in the alley. They always think that they can overpower Sheila Carter. You don't mess with a psychopath. A psychopath in real life terms, I'm going to switch back and forth to soap world. But a psychopath or a sociopath has no empathy. There's nothing that they're really afraid of. They're not afraid of you. So for you to think that you're going to overpower them or force them to do anything, the only person you're fooling is yourself. Does Lee know that Steffi cheated on Finn and there's a possibility? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, obviously, Steffi got a lot of stuff she keeping away from Finn, because even that whole story when it came out about why what's her name, Taylor shot Bill. It came to find out because Bill slept with his daughter-in-law, and the look on Finn's face was like, oh. Now, they didn't go down any type of roads with that, to try to give her a side eye or something. But you can tell he was kind of like, oh, you slept with your stepfather, I mean, yeah. No, father-in-law. Father, not stepfather. Father-in-law. You slept with your father-in-law, So, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Let me see. Sheila's redemption will come from loving Deacon and having a relationship with Finn. She will go up on the straight and narrow path. Steffi will leave Finn and end up regretting it. I'm actually hoping that they can do that. I think they're trying to do something similar with Phyllis this week, because I don't know if you guys seen Monday's episode, and just a little bit of a spoiler alert. Phyllis is tired. She's tired. She's having regrets. Yeah, she got a little bit of angst still left when it comes to Diane, but she's tired. She's tired of going. She feels that she made a mistake signing up with Tucker, and I think the only way to get her out of this is to tell Jack. Now she will tell Heather, which is why it's going to lead to some other problems with her case. But I think she should have a conversation with Jack and Diane. Diane looked like she's ready to just move on with her life. I think Phyllis should do the same, and then let's make Ashley the villain. So I don't want to get off into Young and the Restless. That's a whole nother subject. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. V. Carter says if Sam break up, then they can put Finn with Bridget. That's if Bridget can stay on the show long enough. She pops in and out. So it depends if they can get Bridget to play her role on a consistent basis. Bree says Allie was trying to attack Steffi and had to defend herself. Steffi had no reason to shoot Sheila. Yes, so if you follow me on Instagram, I actually have a clip of that 2017 event where Sheila was helping Eric when Eric was staying in a hotel, and Steffi showed up, and of course, who was with her? Liam. And Liam caused problems by when Sheila went to look at her purse to prove that she was helping Eric. Liam yelled out she got a gun. Steffi pulled out hers. I should say pew pew. Pulled out her pew pew. I gotta watch it because I'm on social media and these platforms can get kind of sticky. And then of course she pulled out her pew pew, and the next thing you know, Sheila had a bullet in her. Now Sheila could have came back with a vengeance with that, but no. So, but yes, Steph shot her first. Let's see. Okay, hold on. I gotta scroll. Allie, know about that? Let me get this straight. Finn, he wants Liam to set boundaries with Steffi, but with Steffi, he can't drop by the house when he gets ready. I agree with that. He shouldn't be able to just stop by when he feel like it. Ice Woman 1887. Where's Diana? Oh, okay. Maybe that's her name, because I knew she had another kid. So I guess it's Diana, Mary, Ryder, Daisy, and Finn. That's her 5 children. Thanks for that, Ice Woman. I don't know what happened to Diana. That would be good to bring her back, too. Have a whole Sheila kid family reunion. J Money said, oh, wait a minute. Black says, Steffi, she don't want Sheila around her family. Yeah, I know. She doesn't. Do you think the incident on the beach is that Sheila shows up and meet her grandchild? That's possible. I mean, it's so cryptic. That Friday cliffhanger spoiler is so cryptic. Trying to figure out what is the disaster, what led up to the disaster, because the whole thing with the cell phone, and that being revealed to Steffi, and Steffi confronting Finn about what Liam saw. All that's gonna fall in between Monday and Wednesday of this week. But Friday, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. J Money. Deshaun said once Liam gets tired of Steffi, he gonna want Hope back. It always happens. It always happens. I mean, they're not gonna stay together. They're gonna right back over there. Maybe a tragedy happens. They bond and get close together. Next thing you know, they want to remarry, just like Brooke and Ridge for the 10,000th time. Christy said, I always knew that Finn wanted his relationship with his mom, but he couldn't because of Steffi. Liam is risking his name, priority, reasoning when it comes to Hope. Yeah. I mean, I knew Finn wanted to figure her out from the beginning, which is why Taylor suggested let's keep her close, because Taylor understands, and I would think most therapists would, psychotherapists, to say, hey, they need to figure that out. You can't get in the way of that. Let the two of them figure that out, set up some ground rules, and Sheila was okay with that. They even had her over for, what was it, Thanksgiving in 2022 or Christmas 2022? And Taylor was like, well, we'll just keep an eye on. That's when her and Taylor became friends, actually. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, everything with saving your life situation with, yeah, all the rest of that moves into 2022. Let's see. Bree says, why are all these grown people using Eric's house like a hotel? Steffi did the same thing when she was married to Wyatt when she couldn't sort out her feelings for Liam. Man, listen, that room probably got 15 bedrooms and all the little guest house on the property. So they looking like, shoot, a free place to stay until I figure everything out. David said, why is Finn acting like a possessed zombie hugging that prehistoric monster God Sheila? That's funny. God Sheila. I might have to use that one, David. You don't mind, do you? You don't have a trademark on that term, do you, God Sheila? Instead of Godzilla. Yeah, it's almost like he was in a trance, kind of like how Bill was. Remember that trance that Bill was in? Like, we know he was faking, because it was all for the FBI fishing expedition, which they used the law to, get them out of. Or get Sheila out of, I should say. But, yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, I don't know. He looked weird, like he was lost in a trance, David. Deshaun says, I think once Finn found out about Steffi and Liam kissing twice, he's going to leave Steffi to get to know his mother. That would actually be the separation there. Because if he found out about that kiss after she's been telling him, I'm going to need you to stay away from Sheila, and he's been needing her to stay away from Liam, and then you find out that man kissed him and you ain't tell me about it, oh yeah. That's going to be a deal breaker. Yeah, Nicole, I had to use the word pew pew. J Money says that Bridget went back to New York, but they could easily bring her back to town. Yeah, it would be nice to kind of add some more storyline to it if they bring her back. Black says, I truly hate the writers. They suck big time. They need new inspiration. Yeah, they do, because they keep going around in circles. They rinse, wash, and repeat, as I always say. Wash, rinse, repeat. Sorry, got it the wrong way. V. Carter said, having a family would give Sheila more of another side besides a psychopath. She knows another side when she's with Deacon and Finn. Yeah, I like her when she's with Deacon. I mean, the girl was putting on little sexy costumes. She was up in there cooking. She was up in there keeping his little... Because obviously she couldn't go anywhere at the time because she was hiding. But they had their own little private love nest in Deacon's apartment. So I like her with Deacon. I actually like their chemistry. Okay. Hey Janet, I'm glad you're here too, girl. Yeah, let's see. Great. Okay, Lisa said, Oh, talking to Deshaun. Sheila shot him and his wife. He isn't going to forget that. He needs to protect his marriage from Liam. Yeah, now I've been hearing some other theories that Finn is just faking and working with Taylor to kind of get Sheila on their side so he can get her in trouble. I don't know if that's actually true, but I've been hearing that. Sunday is a good day. I know. I just happen to have a little. Usually I'm out and about, but it was a quiet day this afternoon because I was gone most of yesterday. We went to me and my. I would call him he's my boo thing. We went to the zoo yesterday and got some Korean chicken and had a good time. So I was gone all yesterday. Korean chicken is good. I usually get the bibimbap. It's a dish with what is it? Rice, soy garlic chicken, carrots. It's really good. And he had the Korean chicken. So, but anyway. But Sunday is a pretty decent day. David says Hope and Liam will end up back together just like Ridge will end back together with Taylor. Yeah, it's just rotation. That's the thing. V. Carter says these writers would rather recycle the same romance triangle storylines over and over again. Tell me about it. Oh, David, you don't mind the trademark? Okay, cool. God Sheila. All right, cool. Let's see. V says I want Taylor to get a whole new love interest, a good romance. Me too. They should try her with Jack or Bill. She said, Trace World says, she said fell in flow the other day. I couldn't remember Wyatt's girlfriend's name, so now I'll never forget it. I know. I actually got that from Keisha. Keisha was the one that started calling her Felon Flo. And when Keisha started calling Felon Flo, I called her Felon Flo too. It's hilarious. Let me see. I want to make sure I stay in order here. Belinda. I feel sorry for Finn because Steffi is definitely no angel. Not only has she been with Liam, she has been with Wyatt and Dollar Bill. Guess they're keeping it in the family. Yeah, she done been with Liam, Wyatt, and Bill Spencer. Yeah, I guess. That's what it looked like. Let's see. Jay said that doctors are getting together, rumor. So stop Sheila, it's not happening. Okay. It's good for live chats. Thank you. I love all your uploads. Never miss. Oh, okay. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. I'm so looking forward to Friday live chat. Oh, yeah. We're going to have a lot to talk about this week. Angela says, but how would Taylor and Finn know that they were going to believe? Yeah, that's a good point. See, that don't even make sense. They wouldn't have known that she would have got out of prison. No, actually, J Money, I did not go to the city. I actually were in the suburbs for Korean chicken. Yes, I was in the suburbs. Alex says, I will say it again. I will continue to appreciate your videos, your time and dedication you put. Thank you so much. I love talking about the soaps. And just so you know, I also have another YouTube channel where I talk about reality dating TV shows too. So I don't know if you guys know about that. I talk about Ready to Love. I talk about The Bachelor and Bachelorette, Bachelor in Paradise. I talk about Married at First Sight, Love Island, Temptation Island. So yeah, I love my love and romance, and I love my soaps. So yeah, I do both. So, and if you want to know the channel, it's called Romance Review TV. Yes, I do. So I do recaps on those shows. So if any of you guys like the reality dating romance shows, I do those as well. Yeah, it's called Romance Review TV. Janet. Belinda from Soap Dirt says Sheila can push Liam off a cliff for messing with Finn. Oh boy. That would be crazy. Yeah, Janet, we was talking about the beach. Yeah, we was talking about the beach a little while ago. We don't know. It's so cryptic. David says, make no sense about Brooke and Taylor fighting over middle-aged leprechaun. That's funny. Yeah, Janet, again, it's called Romance Review TV. I wasn't telling you to stop. It's definitely good live talk. I was saying them stopping Sheila was not happening. But, oh no, I didn't think you were telling me to stop, Jay. Come on now. I know. We have good conversation. We cool. We cool. I know. Some of these storylines are wash and repeat. Bree, yes. You like Ready to Love and Love is Blind. I do Love is Blind too. So if you want, I've been doing that channel since 2020. And I think I have 28,000 subscribers on that channel. That channel is going on 3 years the end of next month. So, yeah, I've been doing soaps and I've been doing dating and romance shows. So, yeah. But anywho, I think I'm caught up on all. Oh, cool. Thank you, Janet. I'm glad you were able to find me. Yeah, right now over on that other channel, Love is, we in the Dallas season of Ready to Love. Married at First Sight just ended season 16. And, Love Island USA is going on. Sometimes, I do Love Island UK, but it can get kind of hard. I do Love Island Australia, because it's in the fall. So, and then Love is Blind, I think probably be back toward the end of the year. Yes, Jay. Romance Review TV. Yep. That's my other channel. And also, I do have an Instagram for that channel as well. And it's 17,000 over there on my Instagram. And 26K on my TikTok. Yeah, I didn't have Romance Review TV a lot longer than this channel. So, but I like talking both. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Anywho, back to what we was talking about. Lame old waffle boy Liam. Oh my God. Somebody go get him. Please, somebody go get Liam. Yes. Because Liam is getting on my nerves. He's getting on everybody's nerves. Because he's being messy trying to film somebody. Thank you for the subscriptions over to the other channel. V Carter said, I looked up Korean spelling of bibimbap to see. Yes. Yes, it is so delicious, V. Oh my gosh. Oh, listen, I do. I organize everything, Jay. Believe me. And I do have my downtime too. So it's all about pre-recording. You know, I only go live so often, once a week. But a lot of the videos are pre-recorded. So, and then I just either schedule them to be released. I have what is called a media day. So I have a day where I do all my videos except the daily recaps. But yeah. I don't want Taylor and Deacon together. No, I agree with you on that one, Angela. I don't want Taylor and Deacon together either. Nah. Janice says, I'm a big fan of Hope and Thomas. I just want them to bring them back on screen. We spent, what, most of last week with no Thomas and Hope. And I think we're probably going to spend this week with no Thomas and Hope. You know, they got to give us some more Thope stuff. I think Hope and Thomas make a better couple. I do too. Finn and Paris or someone new. I agree with that. I could see... I know I heard a rumor about them trying to maybe see if they can try that out with Finn and Paris. I don't know. We'll see. When do you think we will see more Hope and Thomas? The way that the spoilers look for the next couple weeks, I don't know. They so focused on this whole Sheila, Finn, and Liam and Steffi thing the next week or two. So I hope so. I hope we get some, at least a little bit. As far as Liam goes, you can't make a zero to a hero, right, David? I mean, Liam is like that pesky fly that just won't go away. It's like, go land somewhere else. Please, leave us alone. I would love Taylor and Deacon together, but he gotta get through with Sheila first. So you want Taylor and Deacon together? I mean, I think they tried to chem test them, you know, for a hot minute, but I don't know. It's fire with those two. Deacon and Sheila is fire. Tanika, hey Tanika, good for no Thomas. Can you imagine them talking to Douglas? I think Douglas would be happy about it. Pamela Harris Murphy. Hello, hello. I definitely love the comment Alex made. I really hope we get a baby Thope storyline, and I hope and Thomas and Liam needs to go. Leave Finn and Steffi alone. Hope and Steffi deserve better. Tell me about it. You with J Money and Christy on that one? You want to see Taylor and Deacon? V says, I feel Taylor and Deacon can be friends to talk to for advice. Yeah, that's about it. Paris needs to get at RJ. I could see that, Bree. I could really see that. So he can mind his own business. Tell me about it. Saying that he don't want to be anybody's business. Yeah, right. Deacon and Taylor would be fired too. Well, I gotta see it. I got to see it, Jay. Christy Simmons, thank you for being, what does that say? Being with me on that. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, so, you know what? We got to figure out what's going to happen on Friday. I hope it's nothing that happens with the baby girl. I mean, it's possible Sheila could push him out on a cliff, meaning Liam. I don't know. But that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Let's see. I agree with RJ. No more triangles, please. Yeah, we don't need no more triangles. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on the chat with you guys because when I saw this, everybody is buzzing about Liam doing video of Sheila and Finn being real messy. Real messy. Bree says, I'm protesting that the writers give Zendaya. They need to give that man a storyline. Come on. You right about that, Bree. Give that man something to talk about. Alex says, imagine Liam running to Hope and Thomas on a date. Oh my God. Tell me about it. Alex, he would be too through. V Carter said, I like Taylor and Deacon together, but he has more sparks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. V, I think, Deacon and Sheila got more sparks. Jay said, bring back Zoe for Zendaya, because y'all be doing that boy dirty, always pairing Paris up with someone else when y'all know he crazy about her. I know, right? That's terrible. Christy says, I just want to say as a newbie, that I'm a newbie, but I think Jay Money and I have the same mindset. Jay Money is my guy. Oh my God, we talk soaps all throughout the week. I'm telling you, when we come across something or see someone on the show, yeah, he's good people. Jay is good people. Nessa said, I bust out laughing when I seen Liam with that phone. That man know when he alone, he be at everybody's business. Yeah, he need to go find some business. I mean, even if they brought a new girl on for Liam. Leave Steffi and Finn alone. Hope and Thomas, put them solid. And, either let Liam be by himself or bring him a new girl. Just don't mess up this whole thing with Steffi. V Carter, we don't know if he has sparks with Sheila because they haven't put him and Taylor in the same bedroom. That's true. We haven't seen that yet. Okay. Let me see. Angela says, I think Taylor would use Deacon. I think Taylor would just use Deacon. This Taylor is more seductive. Yes, she is. The girl got acting history, and we talked about this probably about a month ago on the Friday Night Live. If anybody know who Krista Allen is, you'll know what I'm talking about, because she definitely has seductive TV history. Yes, she does. So it's possible maybe J Money is right. Maybe her and Deacon could be fired. Let's see. Trey says the problem is that they won't play the entire cast, so it's kind of non-starter to bring new characters. Yeah, that's true. And you're right, Bree. Jay is good people. He is too funny. You are so welcome, Jay. Alex says, what if Liam sees Thomas by himself and try to talk to him, but Thomas does something to provoke him to make him... I hope not. I hope not. I hope that's not the case. Oh, thanks, J Money. Black says Matt Atkins is engaged in real life. She looks like Hope, or bit sheer coincidence. I guess it could be. I know for a while during that week with the Hope and Thomas scenes, the week of the 10th, he was getting a lot of flack and hate mail from the Lope fans. You know, and it's like, this is a TV show. Don't go and send messages to the actor. Please don't do that. He's acting a role. He got a script. David said, I can't wait until Liam finds out that Hope was riding Bronco silly on Thomas for 3 days straight. You mean 4? 4 days straight. Nicole said, Liam seeing Hope and Thomas on the date. Yeah, his face, the look on his face would be crazy. Loretta says, I think Liam needs to lead his show. Hope his finally has dropped him. That man ain't going nowhere. He's the golden boy. He's going to be Ridge 2.0 in the future. You know, I mean, because Ridge is Waffle Boy number 1. And now Liam came to pick up the next generation. Melissa said Taylor isn't perfect. She was a call girl in college and Ridge didn't know her. First husband, Blake, was one of the Johns. Wow. Yeah, you went way back, girl. Way back. Well, V. Carter, yeah, you got to go back further than Days of Our Lives. Yeah, Krista Allen goes way back to the early mid-90s. Oh, Nicole, you know what I'm talking about. She was Emmanuel. Yeah, so for those who were, and I think it's midday, hopefully we don't have a bunch of youngins up in this chat. But if you was a person who watched Skinamax, and I said Skin-A-Max, which is Cinemax, after dark, you probably would have seen Emmanuel, a.k.a. Krista Allen. I need Bo to have Thomas and Hope on a date. Slow dancing. Oh, yeah, that would hurt. That would break his heart, J Money. Bring back the Tiki Bar and have Hope and Thomas vibe in there. That would be cool. That would be awesome. I can't wait till we get to that part of the storyline where Liam see them out for the first time. Yep. Now, I guess it kind of clarifies that whole story, that whole spoiler that we saw that came out about 2 weeks ago about this week, where Liam sees something shocking, and originally we thought he was going to see Hope and Thomas. It looked like he's going to be seeing Finn, so that's what that was about. Christy said, this is crazy talking. For a second, I thought Brooke and Taylor was going to hook up. They had chemistry. I don't know. A lot of people were saying that they were trying to chem test the two of them because they had some very close scenes back early this year. So, yeah, but obviously they didn't go that route. Yes, V. Carter. Look it up. Type it in Google. You will find out. Yep. Loretta says, I don't think the Spencers, the Logans, and the Spores, I don't think the Spencers, Logan, and the Foresters, I don't think they realize that there are other people in Los Angeles. Yeah. They act like they're the only ones in the city. But actually they are. I mean, we only get to see those characters because of the 30-minute show. So, yep. But yes, I just had to chime in. We're not going to do a 2-hour chat like we do on Friday. I just had to talk to you guys about this promo that came out today with Liam and his stupid cell phone filming Sheila and Finn. And then he going to go and run tell that. If you want to see the promo, it is in my spoiler video where he's actually filming. And then he's, telling Steffi what he saw. And then, of course, Steffi confronting her husband and telling him to stay away from Sheila. It's like, really? Let me see. David said, yeah, I still have her collection. Emmanuel in space. It was so crazy. So crazy. It's HBO Max. Oh, it is now? They used to be on Cinemax. Back in the 90s, they were on Cinemax. Loretta always on. J Money, I've been reading your comments. You write about everything. Thanks for doing this. I'm locked in for sure. Thank you. Oh, no problem. No problem. I enjoy these chats. I might do little jump in if it's something crazy or exciting that happened and I have the time, you know. I'll probably, I'll jump on live and, we can chat for a bit. But we're going to still do our Friday lives and the spoilers and recaps and stuff like that. So, but yes, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed over here, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you can get a notification every time I post something. Even if it's a short, you'll get a notification. And then, like I say, I do recaps on the other channel: Love Island, Love is Blind, Ready to Love, Married at First Sight, and Love Island. Yeah. Oh, and The Bachelor. And see, a lot, you might think that's a lot, but they all go in seasons. It's not like the soap operas where it's every day 365. Some seasons only last 2 months on one show. Some seasons last 4 months. But then there's a break in between. And then now I got to switch over to another show. So I get a lot of breaks in between on that channel. It's not like the soaps where there's a show every single day, Monday through Friday for 52 weeks of the year. Yeah, with those shows, they're seasonal, So, like, for example, Love Island only comes out once a year. It only comes out in the summer. Love Island USA, it comes out in the summer. And then Ready to Love usually come out twice a year. The Bachelor comes out once a year and then flip-flop. So right now it's The Bachelorette with Chastity. No, not Chastity, Charity. It's The Bachelorette, and then next year it'll switch over probably in like January to The Bachelor. So I get breaks in between. So it's not like I'm doing 10 videos a day on 2 channels. So yeah, I get my breaks over there. Yep. All right, you say you hit both buttons. All right, cool. Thank you, David. Finn didn't pull out. That's how Hayes got here. Jay, really? Jay is hilarious. Liam telling Steffi, but want to tell Hope and Finn that he kissed. Right. He telling all of that, but he ain't telling that you kissed his wife. How about that? Somebody should have been recording his pump. Yeah, exactly. I'm wondering if there's any cameras in Steffi's house. Could you imagine if there's a baby monitor or something that films something and somebody come across that kiss like Sheila and like, aha, now I got you, Steffi. Now I got you, Liam. That would be great. So, all right, you guys, I'm not going to stay on here too long. I got to get dinner together, and I'm just going to chill out the rest of this evening. I done did all my media that I'm supposed to do for this week for right now. So I'm just going to enjoy the evening, maybe turn on some jazz later and chill out because I do like my downtime, to say the least. So, all right, you guys. So I will talk to you guys in the recaps. The spoilers are up. The full spoilers. I did the early spoilers on Thursday and Friday. I did the full spoilers today. So the Young and the Restless spoiler and the Bold and Beautiful spoilers are up. Yes, Trace, they are doing a Golden Age Bachelor coming up. Yes, I will do that one. Yes, I will. I'm trying to figure out. I was thinking about doing some type. I like making chicken with spinach, peppers, mushrooms, and I'll either use some jasmine rice because I make my my honey my honey spicy sauce to go on top of it, and season it really good. I love me some garlic, so I'll probably fix that and go that route. I cut up my chicken breasts and I saute them in my skillet with olive oil, and then I throw my mushrooms in there and my pepper slices, red, green, and yellow peppers, And then I do my spinach and saute it together. And then in my other pot, make my jasmine rice. Yep. 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 So, listen, I'm not going to turn this into a cooking vlog style channel. So, you can forget about it. I will say on my other channel, if you've watched Married at First Sight season in New Orleans, Karen and Miles. Karen is a cook. I do connect with a lot of those reality people that we talk in the DMs from time to time, and I know she gave me her recipe. I made her garlic mashed potatoes, and I did a video about it on that channel, but that's been over a year or so ago when we did that. But yeah, sometimes I do little things like that over there. I ain't trying to make y'all hungry. Y'all go eat. I know it's almost dinner time. If you're on the East Coast, it's 5:30. Here, it's 4:30. And then on the West Coast, it's 2:30. So, yeah, it's lunch for y'all out west, end of lunch. And then it's dinner time almost over here on this side of the continent. So, yep. So, I love you guys. Thank you for popping in. I enjoyed chatting with you. I just had to talk about Liam being messy. Messy. And I wanted to get you guys' thoughts. I tried to go live on TikTok, but something was happening with my feed. And I'm like, forget it. I'm just going to surprise everybody with a little something and come over to YouTube. So that's what I did. So, all right, you guys. I'm going to go. It's about 4:30 here. So I am going to go and fix. No, I'm not in Texas. I'm in the Midwest, Janet. No, y'all got 150 degrees down there. It's hot down there. All right, I will chat with you guys later. Stay tuned for the recaps, and then we'll do our live chat on Friday. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.